As we have been reporting, the Federal Reserve is in the midst of a critical two-day policy meeting. A decision on U.S. interest rates is set to come tomorrow afternoon, and officials are largely expected to lower rates for the first time this year. CBS News MoneyWatch correspondent Kelly O'Grady joins us now. And Kelly, you've been calling that there was going to be a rate cut for weeks and weeks now. On the record, here we are, though. How deep of a rate cut could we actually see? And what kind of factors do you think they're really going to be looking at this time around?
Well, I hope for my credibility's sake, I am right tomorrow. But I actually just checked it right in the commercial break. Right now, we are pricing in a 100% probability there is going to be a rate cut, but a 96% possibility it's going to be a quarter point. And we had talked back and forth, maybe it's going to be a half point, maybe it's going to be a quarter point. So right now, it is likely just going to be that smaller amount. The factors, though, that they're looking at, it is really a question of the labor market being the bigger concern for the Fed. We have seen months and months now of the job market weakening, especially with those revisions that we talked about last week. And that is going to be the priority versus inflation. I think the thing that I'm looking for tomorrow, though, is they're going to release economic projections that are going to tell us how many rate changes, likely cuts, we could expect for the rest of the year, because there are 2 more meetings before the end of 2025.
And Kelly, as you well know, there's been plenty of pressure from President Trump on the Fed and Fed Chair Jerome Powell to make these kinds of cuts. Powell is also expected to give a press conference tomorrow. Do you think he's going to be talking about all this pressure?
He's certainly going to be asked about it. I don't know if he's going to be talking about it. He does like to keep things very tight-lipped. Yes. But I do think, just to sort of for the record, everyone is saying that there's going to be a rate cut regardless of the pressure. This is really about the data. And I think you're going to hear from Chair Powell tomorrow that this decision was made based on the data. I think he is going to be pressed, though. Why didn't you cut earlier because of what happened with the labor market?
Absolutely. I know we'll be talking plenty tomorrow. Kelly O'Grady, thank you very much.